Welcome, fellow thrill seekers, to another spine-chilling episode of Haunted Encounters. Tonight, I will share with you a haunting tale that unfolded in a secluded mansion where darkness and fear lurked around every corner. Prepare to be captivated by the unsettling events that took place in the dead of night. It was a time when I was young and filled with ambition. Seeking solitude and inspiration, I sought refuge in my grandparents' long-abandoned house. Nestled in the rural countryside, this decaying mansion became my sanctuary as I embarked on my writing journey. Isolation surrounded me in this desolate place where the closest neighbors were miles away. The house stood like a relic of the past, echoing with creaks and groans. As winter winds howled, the crumbling structure seemed to come alive, and the scratching of rats in the walls sent shivers down my spine. Living alone, my overactive imagination conjured terrifying possibilities at every turn. The reality of my writing dreams proved far less glamorous than anticipated. Power cuts plunged me into darkness, crippling my productivity during those long, lonely nights. With my spirits dampened and creativity scarce, I sought solace in long walks, hoping to rekindle the spark of inspiration. One of my favorite routes led me through the edge of a dark and foreboding forest, eventually merging with a desolate country road. As twilight descended, the woods took on an eerie, impenetrable darkness. Every rustle and hoot sent my heart racing, uncertain whether it was the benign creatures of the night or something more sinister lurking in the shadows. The country road itself held a macabre secret, a narrow path wedged between two graveyards, a place best avoided. On one fateful night, plagued by insomnia and restlessness, I ventured out into the mildly chilling darkness. It was 2 a.m., and a light rain had drenched the world around me. The scent of wet earth filled the air, adding a surreal touch to the landscape. Lost in thoughts of my faltering writing career, I meandered along the forest path, oblivious to the ominous signs that danced in the mist at my feet. Then, a flickering light emerged from the distance, drawing closer with each step. I welcomed the presence, craving company in this desolate realm. The stranger, garbed in local attire and carrying a walking stick, fell into stride beside me. His lilting accent added an uncanny charm to our conversation. He seemed acquainted with my grandparents, sharing stories of their past. However, as the minutes ticked by, I couldn't shake an unsettling feeling. Although I could hear his voice, I couldn't clearly see his figure, his features lost in the enveloping darkness. Doubt and fear crept in, and I questioned the motives of this mysterious companion. Seeking respite, I paused to light a cigarette, only to discover the chilling truth. As I resumed walking, his footsteps had vanished, swallowed by the void. I called out to him, my voice trembling with unease, but there was no response. Instead, a gravelly voice replaced the once familiar lilting accent. "You have narrowly escaped," he muttered, his words chilling my very core. Panic seized me as my instincts screamed at me to flee. Adrenaline surged through my veins as I sprinted back toward the safety of the house. Each step echoed with my pounding heart, and a stitch in my side threatened to slow me down. Fear consumed me, and sleep eluded me that night, for I knew that something inexplicably sinister had crossed my path. Unable to shake off the haunting encounter, I confided in a few friendly locals. Their words sent shivers down my spine as they explained that on a night like that, with the new moon casting its ominous shadow, malevolent spirits were known to roam. They speculated that my whistling or humming might have attracted this otherworldly entity. The only solace I found was in the act of lighting that cigarette, for its warmth and flame seemed to ward off the sinister presence. Smoking, of all things, had saved me that night. Despite my determination to continue writing, the weight of the encounter and the unexplainable forces at play proved too much. I abandoned the grand house, leaving behind unfinished dreams and unfulfilled potential. Instead, I sought solace in the routine of teaching high school students, burying the chilling incident deep within my memory. To this day, I ponder upon that harrowing encounter, its significance forever etched in my mind. The inexplicable, the unexplainable. Such encounters leave us questioning the boundaries of our reality. But remember, dear viewers, be cautious of the unseen forces that may lurk in the shadows. for the veil between our world and the beyond is sometimes frightfully thin. If you've ever experienced an encounter with the paranormal or have a bone-chilling tale to share, leave your comment or story down below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more spine-tingling stories and unexplained phenomena. Until next time, stay vigilant, my friends.